Welcome back to New Venture Mentor, your source for straightforward advice to help you plan, launch, and grow your startup or small business. I'm Kate Costa, and today we're answering a question from one of my followers on YouTube. PredeKing wrote, I would appreciate tips on inexpensive ways to market services to new clients in a specific region. Well, that's a really big question, but let me give you a few ideas. When you talk about marketing and getting your name out there, there are three basic categories: owned, earned, and paid. Owned is stuff like your website, which you control. Earned is stuff like media attention, which you probably had to work to get, but you don't directly pay for it. And paid is advertising. You purchase time in front of potential customers. So let's give one example of each type that you can utilize inexpensively to target customers in a specific region. First up is paid, and I'm actually going to give you two ideas here. The first being online advertising. With the ability to target Facebook and Google ads all the way down to people in a specific zip code, you can definitely target just a specific region using this type of advertising. While it may take a bit of experimenting to get the right ad, this method of marketing to your clients should definitely fall into the inexpensive category because you can test it out with very little cash up front, and it's easy to track the ROI. So you should be able to tell pretty quickly if you're making money. If the ads bring in more than you spend on them, then you can go ahead and boost your investment. The second idea for inexpensive paid local advertising is to sponsor some community events or use sports teams. Now, not knowing how far along you are in your business, the few hundred to maybe a few $1,000s this might cost you might not be what you consider inexpensive right now. But if you're a bit more established, it might be, so I wanted to throw it out there. Next up, let's talk about earned media. Earned media is actually a lot easier to get when you do want to target just a specific area because your local news outlets are hungrier for stories to cover because they don't have the entire countries or world's happenings to pull from, and they're looking for things with a local connection, so you have a better chance of being chosen. If you want to get some earned media in your local area, do some research about a few of the most popular local newspapers, radio stations, and TV stations. Get to know the reporters and what they write about. Find a way to make whatever you offer relevant, and then let the reporters know what you're doing. Now, you're not going to be able to just talk a reporter into doing a piece all about you and your business, which would basically be a free advertisement, but there are ways to get coverage. Try pulling together an industry report with data that would be of interest to the audience, or hosting a charity event that benefits the local community and asking the press to cover it. Or offer yourself up as an expert commentator for stories related to a particular topic. If you're persistent, you'll be able to get some coverage eventually. Finally, we have owned. When you're targeting clients only in a specific area, you should be sure that all of your owned marketing materials cater to that region. If there's something special and unique about the area you're targeting, give it a nod in your marketing materials. If your area just experienced any big events or changes, discuss how your offering is being sensitive to the fallout. Even more hyper-focused, maybe offer a discount to those only in a very, very specific area that you're targeting. For example, let's say you have a lawn care company and you lose a bunch of money having your crew drive all over town all the time and going back and forth between jobs this way and that way. Well, once you book a job in a particular neighborhood, send something out to the other homeowners in that neighborhood saying you'll give them a discount if they also sign up for lawn care on the day you'll already be in that neighborhood anyway. That way, you bring in some new customers with the discount, but you'll make up for it with the savings of not having your crew traveling all over town. Those are just a few ideas for how to market to potential customers in the specific region without spending a ton of money. Please feel free to share any others you have in the comments below. That's it for this week. If you liked this video, please share it with someone you think would also benefit. And don't forget to get over to katecosta.com for more tips and info to help you plan, launch, and grow your startup or small business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time here on New Venture Mentor.